Welcome aboard to the Coventry Music Museum for this very special, I think, sounding off session. Ladies and gentlemen, we present The Shapes! I'd just like to say, by the way, if anybody's got their phones on, if they like to put them on stun, that might be an idea in case everybody do. Also, I'd like to thank Andy and Nigel for putting the questions together. Hey. Normally I do them, but these guys have got the finger on the pulse when it comes to you guys. I hope. So, if you don't like the questions, blame these guys.
Okay. My normal password, Andy, is mother's maiden name.
And your bank details.
Mother's maiden name.
Yeah, you've got all that. Yeah, if you leave them at the door, that'd be cool. But anyway, welcome aboard, guys. Thank you so much for coming. It really is a pleasure to have you on board. It's a pity we haven't got the other guys at the moment. Well, one of them's coming. I think the other one can't make it.
Steve can't make it.
We'll try and contain our disappointment.
So, if you'd like to introduce yourselves.
I'm Tim.
And
G.
And you play
the guitar.
I'm Seymour Bybus, I was then, and I'm the lyric writer and lead singer.
My name's Dave G.
But you
it's
call
a
me
it's a different sort of G.
Yeah.
We've got a GEE and a JEE. And I'm Dave, and I play the drums. And yeah, I'll dribble out of one side of the mouth if you want me to do that. But even
if you did it both sides, you'd mean you're level-headed then, wouldn't
nothing level-headed. Tim and I actually used to share a bunk. I think I was on top, wasn't I? Until I was expelled from Warwick School. Yeah. Tim wasn't, he didn't get caught.
I got expelled.
He was the mastermind of the heist. I got done, I took the
I'm going to try and attempt to ask you a question now. I'm going to get in there when I can, because this is sounding like it's going to be a little bit anarchic today, which is fine. Okay, your strap line is 39 years of anarchy and baked beans. Is it not usual for a band to celebrate, is it not unusual for a band to celebrate their 39th anniversary? So the story, please. Why the 39th anniversary?
Well, we're just linking off the fact that we started a little bit late. And we got 40 years of punk celebration going down all over the place, so we thought, well, yeah, 39 years. And
that's counting back to 1977, which was the proper genesis of the band.
So tell us a little bit about the genesis. So let's jump off here a little bit. I mean, I don't know quite what we've got here, but it makes sense.
That's what I was just going to say, was basically that we were all in Leamington, but we used to come over to Coventry in the 1977 to see bands at the Locarno, was it?
Yeah.
And I'd already seen the Sex Pistols and the Clash at Lanchester Poly, which was very famous.
And you, of course, you took those photographs.
And I took those photos.
Which are, I think, on display downstairs. So thank you very much for letting us use those, by the way.
That's fine, thank you. Checks in the post.
Of course, yeah.
And but we were basically, the nucleus of the band was Gareth, who's not here yet, who's the bass player, and me, and these guys came on a bit later.
A bit later, yeah.
So that's the sort of nucleus, and we didn't really we were gigging locally in Leamington, and I think we played over here. We need Gareth, our archivist, because he knows everything. And so the nucleus of the band finally got together in late 78, early 79, which is kind of late for punk, but then this was the West Midlands. And we released an EP called Part of the Furniture EP, which was picked up by John Peel, and he gave us a session, and suddenly we were the biggest band in Leamington, which was great. And so we carried
band, or?
Yes. Yeah, one of the same.
One of three. Yeah. The others were 10.
So that was a great thing that that John Peel picked up on us, and we ended up selling about 10,000 of the.
No, sorry, no. I think it's great to hear you go when you're in flow, just flow.
Yeah.
That's what you're here for, to hear about the band. So
funding was an interesting thing. Is that we put that? It was a time of DIY records. I mean, everybody had listened to the Eagles and seen like 75 guitarists on stage, and they've each got 10 guitars. And you think, well, what the bloody hell's that got to do with making music for kids? You know, it's just impossible. And that actually turned me on to the punk thing, because it turned things back to garage recordings and do it yourself and that sort of thing. So we funded the first single with a Honda 404.
Gareth sold it. It was in one of them.
We sold a motorbike to pay for the first for the EP, and we actually recorded it at Woodbine Street Studios, which is where the Specials obviously did Ghost Town. So we were actually with John
After us.
after us.
Trading plays.
And Swell Maps used to record there as well.
Another great
and
band, yeah.
Another great band. And so we recorded that EP with John Rivers. We've just been in the studio at Woodbine Street this week, this Tuesday, recording a new single, which we're hoping to get out at some point. I'm leaping ahead. So
well,
this,
actually, can we just go into that while you're talking about it?
yeah.
How has things changed? You know, how different is the technology now to anyone then?
Well, hugely. We recorded our first EP on 4-track, so everything was bounced across the tapes. Now you've just got unlimited digital stuff, but when we went into the studio on Tuesday, John Rivers said, how do you want to sound? And we just said, keep it simple. We don't want too much effects, we want to keep it live, and it does sound
It is
very
easier. It's easier now because you can bounce things in, and it's quick. It's a quicker process.
Yeah.
Basically, we just had a day in the studio, and we've come out with 2 tracks, and they're mixed, and it was in a day.
And you wanted to sound like the Shapes.
Well,
You didn't want to progress too much.
Oh no! Well, these songs
did
were
you?
written. These songs were written back in the day.
Right.
It's just that they were never recorded.
Okay.
We recorded quite a lot of stuff in the sort of late 70s, early 80s. There was quite a lot of material. Hence, we were able to bring out a CD.
Of course, the compilation.
And then we turned that into vinyl because we're desperate. But the vinyl's gone quite well.
Is that still available, by the way, if you want to do the
I think
book?
we've got about 5 records. I don't know. I think
We've
yeah,
got
it's
to
still
bring the
available.
merch up, unfortunately, but we've still got some of the LPs left, which we re-released in 2014. But we've got some T-shirts as well, and some badges.